Thank you for participating in the Community Foundation Virtual Candidate Forum. Can you please briefly introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Becker. I'm running for Boulder City Council. I hope to bring a new perspective and new energy to City Council. I'm running mainly for 3 reasons. I want to represent a younger generation and young and growing families on City Council. Right now there's only one person on City Council with a young child at home, and she's leaving this fall. We're a major part of our community and we go virtually unrepresented. I also want to bring a more inclusive attitude towards our environmental goals. Right now, as we pursue our environmental goals, we tend to alienate business. I think we'll make more progress if we work together with our business community to achieve our environmental goals. Lastly, I want to work on contentious land use issues by developing a master vision plan for the city of Boulder. We don't have one right now, and if we frame our discussions in the context of where we truly want to be in the future, I think we can get through some of our land use decisions in a more friendly and easy way.
Tell us about your personal involvement with Boulder County's nonprofit community.
I've been very active in a local environmental organization, serving on the executive committee and the political committee for many years. I'm also active with Community Foundation. I am currently a Community Foundation Leadership Fellow and Community Trust Grant Reviewer, and I actively support local nonprofit organizations through the Community Foundation.
The Community Foundation has identified a lack of diversity in representation both among elected officials and among nonprofit leadership. Can the city increase its inclusiveness, particularly in hearing from marginalized community members?
The city can absolutely be more inclusive in its recruitment for boards and commissions and for city council. And starting with boards and commissions, we need to understand the barriers to having greater minority representation on those commissions. We need to do greater outreach to let folks know that the opportunities to serve on boards and commissions is available, and we need to publicize broadly about those opportunities through the nonprofit community, recreation centers, different community organizations where those who actively interact with minorities will have an opportunity to educate them about it. And then there's an organization that works with the Community Foundation called the People Engaged in Raising Leaders, and they try to train people on how to serve on boards and commissions, and I think we need to use Pearl to recruit more people on boards and commissions. And City Council, I think we really need to do more outreach about running, and we need to seriously look at the way we elect City Council candidates right now. It takes a lot of time to run. Campaign season is incredibly time intensive, and those who don't work have the best chance of being elected. It means that a very small percentage of our community can actually seek election to City Council.
What are your ideas on addressing volatile sales tax revenues, a portion of which is used to support local nonprofits?
Well, we need to start addressing volatile sales tax revenues by unearmarking and removing sunsets on many of our taxes. We need to evaluate on a case-by-case basis whether the earmark is still needed. We need to find additional revenue sources, and we can do that by looking for economic opportunities within the city, like redeveloping University Hill and working with CU to build a conference center. And then we need to evaluate the recommendations of the Blue Ribbon Commission. Those recommendations should probably be out in another month, and that group is intensively studying options to increase revenue in the city.
Anything else you'd like to share with the nonprofit community?
Well, I think one of the main reasons I'm running is because many of our families and middle-income folks can't afford to live in Boulder. We're losing that base in our city, and one of the main reasons that's happening is because our housing is creating that. Housing is creating a segregated community in Boulder. Our housing is limited, expensive, old, and in bad shape. And I'd like to propose that the city take a hard look at finding new ways to house middle-income earners and families. And I'd like to seriously talk about how we can work with nonprofit community to establish a housing trust.
Thank you very much.